Hello, hello, hello. Uh, uh, uh. Uh. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Let me get up here. Let me sit up right. Woo, cha. Uh, so I want to give y'all some advice. I really do. And don't take it the wrong way. It's going to be quick because I don't hardly do YouTube that much. Just trying to get some stuff done. One thing that I've learned is that you got to move in silence sometimes. You really do. Everybody don't need to know all your business. You don't need to know everybody else's business. You really don't. And so my advice to y'all truck drivers, female and male, I would say one, you can't help everybody. Let's be clear. Captain Save or whatever, you can't. Hey, look, leave it alone. Let it go. You can't. But some of us think we need to try. Some of us think that we can. We need to go ahead and do it, but it'll backfire, bet you in the ass, and just let it go. Let it go. One thing I learned about when you on here on YouTube, a lot of these people are looking for attention. They need that attention because that's probably what gets you to the day, get them through the day. They need this. And one thing for sure, you got to understand, people ain't grown up yet. They ain't. They have not. They will not. They comfortable in what they're doing. So let that go. Let that go. You can't do nothing about that. You can't teach a grown person new stuff if they don't want to learn. So he says, let it go, move on, do what you need to do. Don't let it bother you. Don't lose no sleep. But one thing I learned is you don't need to lose no sleep of somebody that you do not know. Okay? All right. Some friends I have on YouTube that I've seen in person, that I've talked to in person. Those are people who I worry about. If I ain't seen you or talked to you in person, or went out on a lunch with you or met you up somewhere, I ain't got nothing to do with you. I ain't no. And another thing is a lot of people don't want to change because they comfortable in, and like I said, they comfortable in what they at. If they comfortable in what they at, let them be. Let them be. They have to learn regardless. As long as you be the best you'll be all right. I wouldn't be stressing on nobody here on YouTube. I can't because it's pointless. You try to tell people how to do their thing and whatnot, it's pointless. They ain't gonna never get it until God give it to them. That's what I was told. They ain't gonna get it until God give it to them. But not to linger on that, not to linger on that, but it's just natural. I mean, people gonna do what they need to do. It's just natural. I mean, so hey, it is what it is. But like I said, I ain't been on here in a while. Like I said, I watch at the clouds. I don't get on nobody's channel. If I do, I get on Big Will channel. Cause yeah, Big Will just like me. Shit, he'll cut you out quick, fast, in the hair and call it a day. And so, anybody else, I pretty much watch in the clouds. If I need to talk to you, say something, have a comment on something. If I have your telephone number, I'll call you up. But hey, what the hell you mean you doing now? But y'all gotta understand stuff that some of the drivers do and some of what the drivers don't do. It's in their genes. They naturally do that. They naturally do that. It's like there's one individual I want to say, that's what they do. Not to saying that's what this particular person do, but I've been seeing some things that's what these truck drivers do. male or female. This is what they do. This is what they care they're gonna do. That's it. What can you do? You can't stop them. They grown. They gonna do what they want to do. They are. They gonna do what they want to do. But my advice is to, just to shut the hell up. My advice is just let them do them. No, there's nobody perfect. Okay. And the thing is, yeah, you might feel some type of way because they doing it, but hey, that ain't you. That ain't you. It won't be you. And what I learned is when people do stuff like that, you got to look at it like this. This is what I'm not going to do. Me, myself, what I'm not going to do. You got to learn from it. Take it as a learning experience. That's my advice. Take it as a learning experience. It's the do's and don't of trucking. That's how it is. It's the do's and don'ts of trucking. You got to see it that way. You've been doing it for a long time. You should already see it that way. But if you ain't doing it for 15 to 20 years, then hey, you're going to keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it. You're going to keep on doing it. So it's like this, ladies and gentlemen. Do what you can. Learn from it. It's a lesson that needs to be learned. If you're not looking at it that way, then I don't know what to tell you. But there's a lesson that needs to be learned. There's always a lesson that needs to be learned. If you ain't got to be in the chat room or I mean, in the comments or sitting up there on stage with the individual and you just sit back and just watch and you've been watching for years and years and years, it's a lesson to be learned here. And when you get to that point, you be like, it is what it is. They've been doing it for they've been doing it for so long. It is what it is. Why bother me? No, it shouldn't. Shit. If you've been watching 5, 6 years, it shouldn't bother you out because you're so used to it. And you don't think some people tried to change that individual back down and later on in years, and you think you're going to come in, like I said, Captain Sable. You ain't no Captain Sable. Sorry. Somebody done been there, done that before you. Let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. That's all I got to say. Let it go. Just let it go. For all of you OTRs, now you'll get to the point, and this is my own testimony. I got to the point where I got tired of the OTRs. I got tired of running them 3,000, 5,000 miles. That's dumb to me. This is my opinion only. This is just my opinion. It's dumb. You running 3,000, 5,000 dollars a mile, you can still do local work as well to pay the same amount. Maybe not in some of the other trucking industries like the flatbed, driving, reefers, all that other stuff. But I did my research and I said, you know what? I can do tanking and make the same amount going local, going to a couple of states that surrounded me. I think I talked about this before. You got to do your research because the OTR wear you out. And then on top of that, you got to look at the fuel price. They back up to $5. Lord, let me tell y'all, I did not know because I don't watch the news. I told you, I don't watch the news that much. I don't. I went to the pump yesterday to Love's. Fuel was $4.94. I'm like, what happened to 3 something? What happened to $3.95? I mean, what we doing here? What we doing? What are we doing? But it's all in God's plan. That's what you can tell yourself to be encouraged all the time. Like I said, I didn't vote for none of the above. I didn't vote for him and I didn't vote for her. So it ain't my problem. But I did vote. Okay, let's make that clear. I don't know why I say Miss Richardson didn't vote. Yes, the hell I did. So When you're OTR, you got to look at it because that's what taking a lot of people out of business. When you like try to do that OTR, just do stuff that's surrounding you. And you might say, well, I don't want to do all that. This is what I used to say. I don't want to do all the traffic. I don't want to do all that stopping and going, stopping and going, stopping and going. I didn't want to do all that. But baby, when it comes to getting a whole bunch of fuel, look here. I done changed my tune real quick. I done changed my tune really quick. I have a fuel card. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have about 4 fuel cards. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? I'm trying to find the best one that gives me a discount. The best one. Every often I change to another fuel card. See, I have 4 choices. Ain't that crazy? Because Blue out there in Arizona, New Mexico, California, doing this thing, that's like kind of like it's almost like a local, but semi regional, I would say. So it ain't OTR because he don't come to California and go all the way over to the Kakalakis. He don't do that. So he just pretty much stay over there in that area. So I'm looking at the fuel price and I'm like, Lord. And we both have fuel surcharges, so that's okay. But that don't, that don't knock it down a little bit, hey. It's based on a certain rate. So, you got to make a decision. I wouldn't say shut down. I would say, do something that's local. Find something that's local. Some of y'all are on the board or whatever. Find something that's local that pays a lot. Or half as much as you normally would get paid if you was OTR. That probably will help you. Probably will help you. So, yeah, that's another advice I can give you. But teach his own. Everybody's doing their own thing, doing what they need to do. But I guess hey, I don't know. I can't tell you what to do in your situation. You can't tell me what to do in my situation. And a lot of times we get to a point where, okay, well, let's do this, let's do that. No, no, no. Only way a person's gonna move is when God wants them to move. When God wants them to move, you can't force nobody to do nothing. You can't force nobody to do what you need to do. You can't. It's like, hey, people gotta learn from themselves. They gotta experience from themselves, and then on top of that, you need to learn from it what to do and what not to do. That's it. That is it. And one thing for sure, I can't see y'all comments, so I don't know who's here. I'm sorry. Um, you gotta learn from experience. Everything is a learning tool. Everything. Everything is a learning tool. But I tell you this, when you come in trucking, pretty much, when you come into trucking, when you do it as a business. And here's the difference. Here's another thing too I want y'all to know. A lot of people are not in the trucking industry for business. They just in it just to make money. That's a lot of stuff people don't know. When some of these people get in a truck, they in it just to make money. That's it. They're not trying to build a business. They're not trying to get business credit. All they want to do is just make money. Some of these people don't even have a LLC or S corp or a name for their trucking company, for their trucking business or whatever, for their truck. They just want to get into truck to make money. And that's cool. Don't get me wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with you getting in the truck just to make money. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But there are people that get into truck to be a business. Stuff like Richardson Carrier, LLC. I'm a business. I have multiple trucks. I'm a business. I have an S corp LLC. I'm a business. Building capital. There's always a profit and loss. There's always some stuff I get back at the end of the year. Now I file taxes. I have my own 2290. I have my own IFTA. I have all of that. That's a business. I have my own business account, business savings account. I have my own fuel account, fuel credit card, business credit cards. I have that. That's a business. It's a lot of stuff you got to have to be a business. So a lot of people just in it just to get the money. Am I going to look down on the person that just get it just to get the money? No. Because guess what? We all doing the same thing and we all get paid the same way. Direct deposit. Yours might be higher than mine, or mine might be higher than yours. It don't matter. We get paid for it. We get paid for the service that we do. So if you're owner operator, a lease purchase, company driver, it is what it is. They're all the same. They're truck drivers. And that's where a lot of people miss the mark when we talk about owner operators, lease drivers, company drivers. Now I had to look at it that now we are all truck drivers. We're all doing the same it. But only thing different is we get paid a lot more than others. That's about it. Guess what? We still got bills to pay. We still got family to support. And we got to do it the best way we can. Because why? We're truck drivers. That's what we are. If a lot of people start looking at it that way, we're truck drivers. Some people are like, well, I'm a professional driver. Oh, well, okay. Professional truck driver. Okay, you still a goddamn truck driver. But that's my advice. That's my encouragement to y'all today. I hope I didn't babble too much. But know this, like I said, the conclusion is we're all truck drivers. Okay? There's none better than the other. Know this. And that's the thing I get passionate about. I'm not better than the next person. And a lot of us get confused that, oh, I'm better than them. Oh, no, they less fortunate. No, they're not. They're the same as you. Same, doing the same exact thing, but probably different entity. They probably doing flatbed, reefer, oversized, parking lot, tanker, whatever. Hot shots, whatever. If you're in a truck, you're a truck driver. And I guess this is what's wrong with this industry now, because we all can't come together because we all got our own ways. And that's okay. But out of respect, like they used to be back in the 2000s, we respected each other back then. Early 2000s. But when you get the internet stuff, everybody want to go their little separate ways. So if you don't take nothing, know this. I encourage you to be a truck driver. And so that's my thought for today. Like I said, I do apologize because I can't see y'all comments. I don't know how this stuff works. It's been a while since I've been on StreamYard. Normally, I would stream straight through YouTube. But anyway, so y'all be blessed out there. Be safe. If you haven't read my book, I have a book out. It's called Miles Together. What, Lord, I forgot the name of the book. Just stay quick. I need a woo-sigh real quick. Because I was getting emotional about the truck driving part. Sorry, not sorry. Uh, Hearts together, miles apart. Miles apart, hearts together. Miles apart, heart together. I talk about the situation, what me and my husband went through. It's in a book. Somebody told me I need to write it down. So I did. I wrote it down. And the name of the person I put on there, Samantha G. I should put Samantha OG, but I put Samantha G. Me looking at a different perspective, how I see the things in trucking. I talk about it, my stuff, my situation. And then on top of that, it's my situation and my true life story of what happened when I got into this industry and how it was. So, other than that, y'all, and I'm sorry, and it's on Amazon, if I didn't say. Miles apart, heart together, miles apart, heart together. Well, like crisscross, however. I'm in a senior moment right now. So, on that note, like I said, hey, be encouraged. Okay? Be encouraged. One thing in this, you can't save everybody. Everybody's a truck driver. They're going to have their own truck driver ways. OTR drivers, learn how to calculate your money. Learn what's best for you when you don't want to go broke and shut down. Do your research. That's the most important. OTR drivers, do your research. Don't be going out by one person's sake. Always praising one person because, they the life of the party. No, do your research. You don't think I got to where I am because I didn't do my research? Because I went to this person, that person, that person, that person, that person, that person. I did my own research. I might not be where I want to be, but I am comfortable in where I'm at now. Professional truck driver. Because I've been doing it for so long. It didn't matter, and then on top of that, it don't matter how long you've been doing it. As long as you be doing it. You're succeeding. I'm better than I was 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Trust me. That I can testify. If you're not better than what you were 5 years ago, then shut the hell up. You can't say nothing. You're doing the same old every time, and that's what we see you, and that's what you talk about all the time. Who want to listen to that? Who wants to listen to that? 5 years ago, you had one truck, company driver, my own testimony. 5, 6 years later, guess what? I had a couple of trucks. I run my own business. How about that? So you don't have to listen to me. I'm just a testimony. Okay? It's all about doing your research yourself. Doing what's right for you and your family. So we're gonna end it on that note. That's my advice. Auntie said that's my advice. So y'all be safe out there. Be respectful. Love on your family, because you never know when you might see them again. Because the life out here that we doing, the traveling, the back and forth, is dangerous. And also, mainly, love yourself. All right. We'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.